Hi everyone, I thought we'd do a slightly different video today. We're going to do a video on a bike service. So this is Russ's bike. It's just had a 2023 update and it's a 2018 S-Works Tarmac in this rather fetching blue camo colour. Russell absolutely adores this bike. He's a bit of a perfectionist. So we have to be very careful when we work on it to make sure that all the fit is exactly the same when we send it back. He's already messaged me today saying, oh, I've got the data if you want to check it. But when we strip it, we do a make notes of it, take photos of all the fit data so we know what we got to do to assemble it. So this bike today has been stripped to the bare frame and then it's been fully rebuilt. What I've done with the frame, which is a bit of a surprise for Russ, is I've done a 3-stage cut and polish on the frame. So his frame was a slightly tired. It was just a bit dull. So I've done that today. So it's using the Autoglym system if anyone wants to do it themselves. So it's using paint renovator to cut out any of the light scratches on it. Then we use the super resin polish on top of that, and then we use the extra gloss protection once the bike was assembled and ready to go back to Russell, which it will do in just a second. So I'll give you a quick overview of it. This will be in a new section on the YouTube channel just for our ultrasonic servicing, but I'll just show you what he's had done. I'll skip over some of his stuff because it wasn't really relevant to this work, so I'll just tell you what we've done to it today. So frame I've already covered. I'll just go scan across it quickly just to show you how that's come out. We've just done a couple of little touch-ups for him on the black because some of the black was chipped. It'll be interesting if he notices that. So I've just touched them in so you can't see those now. And then we've also gone round and put in some new shields where he had scratches and bits and pieces happen before. So I've put in some shield behind his crank there. Looks like he's only had a light drop of a chain there before, so I've put that in there. And then I've done the shield where we would on our rebuilds, on our own builds. So in behind the brakes, there's some shield just for when he's swapping his wheels out and stuff. So what we've done is got the new Ultegra 12 speed. We're doing this for a special price at the moment. These are on special with our UK supplier, and we're passing that saving on to the customer. And then he's had a rebuild charge for doing a full strip rebuild as well. So he's gone for the 2x Ultegra. He's kept his rotor cranks that he had originally. He's got little tiny cranks on there from a bike that he had done. So he's got 165 cranks, rotor Aldo crank arms, which are the ones that we use, and then the 5236 chain rings. He has a Wahoo power pedals, 2x Di2 front mech, and then the 2x Ultegra Di2 rear mech obviously, and then it's got an 1130 rear cassette on there as well, which is obviously 12 speed being the brand new stuff. So his wheels, we've taken them off today, fully degreased them, then they've been polished, and then we've used the extra gloss on the rims as well to polish them up nicely and protect them. So they're all done. He has kept the original rotors that he had. So his rotors, he had the XTR Dura-Race rotors anyway in 140, so we've just transferred that over. Obviously Ultegra, the brand new Ultegra calipers, which have come with his Groupset, and they have the wider spacing when the pistons come back now as well, so there's less rubbing there. Absolutely a joy to set them up today. They were gorgeous setting those up. He's running a Seabear ceramic bottom bracket. So this was all work we've done for him before when we put the rotor cranks on a while ago. So he's got that on it. That's absolutely silky smooth still, absolutely beautiful. We take all things like his bottle cages off and they've all been washed. And you can tell it's bikes we've worked on because it has the stainless steel nuts and bolts, or no nuts there is there, but it's just the Allen key bolts with locking washers and the wider washer just to protect the cage. So they're all done. Front wheel, as you can see, that's all been polished as well. I'll just zoom in. So we've polished all this. This is all extra gloss on there to protect it. That's the final Autoglym stuff they have. Front disc rotor 140 again. Front caliper Ultegra. And then we've finally convinced him to use our proper bar tape that we love. So we've done our normal wrap, which I'm sure everyone's liking now. I've got a 50mm space there, so that's the same both sides. So I've measured that out and then I draw a line, so that's done the same both sides, and it's got a nice finishing tape on there. Figure of 8 around the hood as always, and this is the BHT 14, so Russell's gone for the 2mm tape, so it's a bit more tactile for him. And then he's on this S-Works, it's got the specialised S-Works stem, and then the carbon fibre specialised handlebars as well, and then the beautiful new Ultegra shifters. And then we've just set that up standard right hand side up and down, left hand side for the front shifting. So this side of course is for rear shifting, which is standard anyway, so there's nothing exciting there. One sad thing is we couldn't do the chimney we love to do. He's cut his steerer right down. We didn't do any of this, so his steerer is cut down, and this is actually at about that level inside, so just about there. But he's got 8mm spacers under there, and we did change those spacers as well because they were mismatched, which looked a bit pants on a build like this. So we've put some pro spacers in, so they're all nice continuity, nice there. And it's got the carbon fibre top cap. He's using the Salitalia saddles, the Boost saddle. He's getting on really well with this. He's had quite a few issues in the past with saddles and comfort and stuff, so this is what he's using now. So I think that pretty much covers it. He's obviously got Roval wheels on there, and he's using the Continental GP 5000 tyres, and he's also using inner tubes, which is what these weight weenie cyclists do. Will does that as well. Maybe we'll do a chat about Will's bike at some stage, but that's his Roval wheels if you're interested. The CL50 Rapids, and they are loud, really loud. Maybe I'll do that just before we go, hear how loud that rear hub body is. So there you go, just thought I'd do something a little bit different. I think that's everything you wanna know about it. It's a wicked bike. Russell absolutely adores it. So it's a 2008 model, and she is absolutely ready to go now. And I'm going to drop it back to him in a second. I'm going to surprise him and drop it back a day early. So I'll go and do that now. And I think we should probably have a quick listen to that Freehub. Weight-wise, by the way, for this is 7.51 kilos, exactly as it is. I've just weighed it. So with the bottle cages, pedals, etc., etc. He's using Garmin. He went over to Garmin before me, actually. He put the seed in my head, so then that's when we started going to have a look at Garmin. So there we go, that's on there as well. Let's just listen to this Freehub because it is proper loud. I always need ear defenders when I'm working on this bike because it is loud. So loud. Not sure how well that'll come out with the camera. But there we go. So hopefully you enjoyed that. It's a bit different. If you don't like it, let me know. I won't do them again. If you do, then we'll just pop up some more of the service work we do, just so people get an idea of the level of detail we go to. So there we go. Russell Spates 2018 S-Works Tarmac with a 2023 Ultegra 12-speed update. Take care. See you next time. Bye. One other thing I forgot to mention while I was doing the video was the O-ring on the mechanism there. That's the standard thing that we're fitting on all the bikes now with electronic, and it just keeps the cable way out of the way of the cassette so it doesn't get sucked in. These mechanisms do come with a clip that goes on the back of here, but it still pulls the cable round the other side there, so it'd still be down there. So we're opting to do this ourselves and just put that little O-ring in there. Looks super tidy, I think. Keeps it out of the way. And then we're not going to have any issues then of it getting sucked into the rear wheel and snapping the cable or anything. So just thought just do an extra bit on the end here for that. Obviously the bike's also had the update done on all the components. There's updates that were needed on every single one of this, so that's all done as well. I've got a stinking cold, hence why my voice is funny, so I'm going to go home, have some Lemsip and feel sorry for myself. See you next time. Bye.